টাই ব্রেকারে গোলে দেবজিৎ মজুমদারকে নামানোটা ভুল সিদ্ধান্ত হয়ে গেল তার। আইএফএ শিল্ডের ফাইনালে ডার্বি হারের পর এমনটাই বলছেন ইস্টবেঙ্গল কোচ অস্কার ব্রুজো। এদিন পুরো ম্যাচে ইস্টবেঙ্গল গোলের নিচে প্রভসুখান সিং গিল থাকলেও টাই ব্রেকারের আগে দেবজিৎকে নামান অস্কার, কিছুটা তার সহকারী কোচেদের পরামর্শ মেনেই। আর সেই সিদ্ধান্তের জন্য সর্বসমক্ষেই পস্তালেন অস্কার। গোটা ম্যাচ জুড়ে তার দলের আধিপত্য ছিল অনেকটাই, ম্যাচ জেতার সুযোগও তৈরি হয়েছিল বেশ কয়েকবার। হিরোশি মিগুয়েলের মতো ডার্বিতে এদিন অভিষেক হওয়া একাধিক ফুটবলারকেও চোখে পড়ছিল বারবারই। মরশুমের শুরু থেকেই নিজের পছন্দ মতো দল করেছেন অস্কার, তার ফলও পাচ্ছেন। অন্যবারের তুলনায় এবার অনেক বেশি আত্মবিশ্বাসী তিনি। কিন্তু সবকিছু সত্ত্বেও এদিন শেষ রক্ষা হলো না। 120 মিনিট লড়াই করার পরেও ম্যাচ গড়ালো টাই ব্রেকারে। আর টাই ব্রেকার সবসময়ই এনিবডিজ গেম। আর এখানেই যেন মাত খেয়ে গেলেন অস্কার ব্রুজো। আফসোস রয়েছে, পাশাপাশি বলছেন 15 দিনের মধ্যেই তো আবার মাঠে পাবো মোহনবাগানকে। 31শে অক্টোবরই মোহনবাগান ইস্টবেঙ্গল আরো একবার মুখোমুখি হবে সুপার কাপের গ্রুপ পর্বের শেষ ম্যাচে। আর সেই ম্যাচেই এদিনের হারের প্রতিশোধ নিয়ে নিতে চান অস্কার ব্রুজো।
That's an important point. I think that the best moment we had to take it was the first half, and especially after scoring the first goal. So probably in that moment we should close the gap. It was again very long with 2 halves and 2 extra times. In the first half, I think that Mohamed created very good chances, but we were having the control of the game, and slowly we were getting the game more mature and more in our side. The first goal for us was a big boost, and I repeat, in that moment we should score one of the 2 chances that we had, and with a 2-0 at halftime is completely a different scenario than a 1-1 in the last minute. So that was an important moment. In the second half, the game became very, very tactical. As you saw, some holding players came into the pitch. There was less chances and less openings for both teams, and it continued like this till the end.
Like Jay Gupta, he is a newcomer. He has joined East Bengal for the first time. What was the reason for letting him to shoot the penalty?
I'm a person that I want the players to decide and to put the guts to take the penalties. So what we did in the last chat before the penalties was asking the players, who is going to take the penalty, who is going to score the penalty. Jay did a beautiful game, nothing to blame. Penalties is true that some people consider it lottery, but some other people you need to have also judgment. So we wanted to boost the morale of our players, asking them who is going to score, and unfortunately, Jay was the one missing. I follow the advice of my coaching staff, and probably if I analyze the game, it's my mistake. I should not follow the advice because in the first penalty, opponents missing, so probably Jim should have continued in the penalties. But I repeat, I need to prize my players and my coaching staff. I'm a person that rely and I delegate. So probably today the advice that I was given was not the best one.
We have lost the match.
First of all, the biggest thing that I have is the excitement of the supporters. They gave us wins today on the game. They were completely confident, determined that we would win the final. And the biggest thing that I have is not bringing a title to them and losing this derby. Saying that, I think that there are a lot of possibilities and a couple of things that we need to take into account to prove that the possibilities of this game are huge. We compete very well, we understand well all the moments of the game. I think that Mohammedan on the pitch, I'm not going to say they were worse, but they were not better than us. The game was very open. Last year we were having this complex of inferiority, but our team is ready to fight for titles. This is what I was telling for a long time. We wanted to reach this point, and I hope that this pain that we have today, not winning the final, we can transform it in positivity, because in 15 days we have the chance again to play with Mohammedan the last group stage of the Super Cup, and probably if we can go to the final stage, we will completely forget what happened today. Very well. As I said before, we were very much more confident with the passing of the time. And I repeat, in particular, you're asking about Hamid. I think that Hamid today played a beautiful game. He was making a lot of openings, playing very well with Mahesh behind him. He was even winning some areas with the 2 towers that they have in the center back. So I I'm pretty happy with the performance of having said that. I'm also happy that we have two strikers with different conditions. Hamid is a dynamic player that is going to create a lot of problems on the space, and Miroshi is a positional player that will create a lot of problems with holding the ball and in movements in the box. So we just need to understand who to put depending on the moments, conditions of the rivals, and what we need to do there.
So this is how much prepared your team at Super Cup?
We didn't lose to it. We gave 1-1. Sorry. So we missed one penalty out of 5. The performance from my side is almost perfect. But to win titles, and especially with such a big team as Mokumaran, that almost should be eradicated. We should be perfect to win a title and to beat such a strong rival as Mokumaran. And I repeat, we didn't lose there. What we lost is the penalty. Honestly, yes. Honestly, I think that our team has been growing with as of the season. We started at the beginning of July with our pre-season, and as I said before, the last year we were far from the level of Mokumaran, and what is clear after the two derbies that we played this season is very close, and in these kind of games, the small details are going to determine who is the winner. Also, they are a very settled team. They are ready to compete in the international stage. They hold most of the players of the last years with some improvements. For us, it's a big transformation. So I think that this big transformation needs to get well. The players need to understand very well who is who, what is the strong points of everyone, and when games last today and the last minute and that are going to help us a lot on the competitive level to keep growing. And I will be sorry, we give a lot of importance to the IFA Shield, but the reality is that this is a pre-season tournament and the season is starting in Goa on the next 25 with the Super Cup. And I repeat, we want to be playing on the international stage and the Super Cup is giving one slot. So unfortunately, we are not lifting today the trophy, but our season is starting on 25 in Goa. Okay?